when you take religion or faith as a whole out of the world, there's very little left, but just degeneracy, hedonism, corruption on every level. And then what's your life purpose, right? What are you trying to do? Okay, you're trying to have a bunch of kids, maybe that's probably the most noble thing you could do. But if you're going to do that without any kind of religious framework to install in them, without any kind of faith for them to grow up under, then who are they going to become? Are they just going to become people who consume Netflix and new slaves to the new world order? Is that what you want? Is that why you want to have children, so that they can be raised by a school system which teaches them to hate you? It's like you remove faith and remove religion from your life. There's nothing else out here. What are you gonna do? Drink Starbucks every day and get rich to buy a new iPad? Like, is that gonna satisfy you?
Islam fixes a lot of the problems that men are currently facing. Yeah. The problems we're discussing on this show, Islam fixes all of them, right? That's the first thing about Islam. And I'm not a Muslim, so I'm an Orthodox Christian, but if I had to bet on one religion as if I were betting on the stock market for the future, you have to bet on Islam. Because Muslims are intolerant. And I'm not saying that disrespectfully, because if you're tolerant of everything, then you stand for nothing.
Yeah. It makes so much more sense to me to fight for an idea or a religion or a faith than it ever would be to fight for a country, for example. I don't think there's any country on earth worth believing in. I do think it's worth believing in God. I don't think it's worth believing in any country. I think it's probably the only thing worth fighting for and defending. If you're not prepared to defend an idea, you don't have an idea. So if you're not prepared to defend a faith, you don't have a faith. I try and analyze things from a very, very logical perspective. I know God exists. And then you go, okay, God exists. And there's all these different interpretations of God as such. But the only one I see which has a warrior class that people fear is Islam. That's the only one there is. And that's why when you start to add all these things up, it's like the last faith on the planet is Islam. There's no other faith that people are ready to die for and defend.